A lot of people found Chi-Chi intolerable, but if they delivered Goku and Chi-Chi's relationship a different way, would that still be the case? Hey everyone, welcome back if you're returning, welcome if you're new. Here at Anime and Beyond, if you don't know, we try to get into everything and anything, and we're going to kick things off with Goku and Chi-Chi's relationship. The first thing I would fix would be their reunion at the World Tournament. Instead of Goku saying, hey, I don't know what marriage is, but let's get married because you're clearly hurt, I think Goku should have simply cleared up the misunderstanding and then invite Chi-Chi to do adventures or travel along with him or whatever. In my opinion, their union happened way too fast. And I kind of feel like it destroyed their foundation of being childhood friends, which is a really great foundation to have. I also feel like we missed our opportunity to see Goku fall in love. And to be honest, I don't think Goku would have had a hard time falling in love with Chi-Chi. I mean, she's strong and she can cook. Simply having Chi-Chi tag along with Goku just like the others are doing, she could spar with him and take on a few enemies here and there. I could honestly see Goku realizing or internalizing that he has a lot of fun with Chi-Chi when she's around, and it's great to have someone like her to spar with from time to time and just really admire her strength. Plus, this would help re-jog Goku's memories of how he spent time with her as a kid, which could eventually get him to a point where he realizes that he wants to have this relationship, this bond with Chi-Chi forever. And then he entertains the idea of marriage, knowing full well what it is, as well as the type of life he can expect with her. The second thing I would fix about this relationship is conveying more emotion from Chi-Chi besides anger. Not only did it make her seem shallow, but it also damaged her character. I think what disappoints me the most is that Chi-Chi started off as such a great character. A lot of people loved her in Dragon Ball, and they turned this really round character into this flat character that was always angry all the time. Personally, I always knew that Chi-Chi had great intentions and she was worried about Gohan, she was worried about a lot of things, but they wrote it and delivered it poorly. And had they made it to where Chi-Chi traveled along with Goku like we stated in point 1, then maybe the audience would have been able to sympathize with Chi-Chi a lot more. Some of y'all may not agree with this, but I think it'd be pretty cute and cool for Chi-Chi to maybe spar with Goku when she's frustrated, spar with him when she's angry, and that'd be a great way for her to remember all the times they traveled together, the times they spent together as children, and maybe get over whatever it is that was bothering her at the time. I don't know, part of me feels like that'd be a way healthier outlet than screaming at him all the time, but that's just me. As for the third thing I would fix, it would simply be showing more positive moments and interactions between Goku and Chi-Chi. I could be wrong, but I don't feel like they did this enough. I wanted to see a lot more of heartfelt moments between the two. Now obviously we know they both really care for each other, but we really saw the extent of that care during the Cell Saga when Chi-Chi ran outside to embrace him. Goku picked her up. Like, that was such a cute moment. Why didn't we get more moments like that? It would have been great if they kind of spread that out a little bit more evenly throughout the series. I mean, even when Chi-Chi encouraged Goku and told him not to lose to the androids, that was a really heartfelt moment too. Showing those tender moments of Chi-Chi, showing those heartfelt moments, and just showing them in a positive light in general a lot more than they showed them in a bad light with Chi-Chi screaming at him would have done wonders for the reception of Chi-Chi and for their relationship. Lastly, the whole thing about Goku not knowing what a kiss was in Dragon Ball Super. Now, I've seen both sides. A lot of people saying, oh, that's not what Goku meant, and then the other side where people are bothered by it, like me. Because to me, this kind of spits in the face of the development and the sweet, heartfelt moments they had in Dragon Ball Z during the Cell and Android saga. I mean, those moments were pretty rare as is, so to me that just kind of tarnished the image a little bit. Regardless of how you look at it, that was a really odd thing for a married man with 2 kids to say. One of my issues with Dragon Ball Super is that it felt like they kind of regressed Goku's character a little bit when they could have been progressing him and showing more healthy moments with Goku and Chi-Chi. Everyone else has a pretty decent relationship. Vegeta and Bulma, Krillin and 18, but they kind of slacked with Goku's and Chi-Chi's for some reason. And honestly, I wonder if that's why so many people used to ship Goku and Bulma together a lot. I mean, I personally wouldn't ship them only because I favor Vegeta and Bulma a lot more. But I can definitely see the appeal of Goku and Bulma. I mean, certain things, if you think about it, it really doesn't make sense about Goku and Chi-Chi's relationship. Like, I noticed she constantly harps about normal when it comes to Goku and Gohan, but she didn't marry normal. Goku is the furthest thing from normal. She saw this before they got married at the World Tournament. But it's possible that maybe she didn't expect it to be this bad or this frequent, and she didn't expect Gohan to be dragged into it. At the end of the day, Chi-Chi is a mother, and I can definitely understand that. I mean, we saw the state that Gohan was left in after fights and battles all the time. Of course she would be worried, and of course she would want the best for her child. Overall, I think it's a consistency issue with Goku and Chi-Chi. I don't think they're a bad ship at all. I just simply wish they did things a little bit better with Chi-Chi, and maybe do a better job of showing us how she got to the point where she was fed up, instead of just showing us the result of her being fed up, if that makes sense. Anyway, thank y'all for the continuous support. It means a lot. It's greatly appreciated. And as always, thank you for tuning in. Sierra Nova is out.